Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is part 2 of a planner setup video. My last video was my last planner video was a setup of this planner that I use on a regular basis, but I also use this planner, which used to be my main planner but is now my secondary planner, and I have a new setup for this. So stay tuned because we're going to get into that. And we're going to walk through this planner and show you how I have it set up. If you're new to my channel, I hope you hit the subscribe button, and if you like videos like this, hit the like or the thumbs up so that I know that you like more you want to see more videos like this, and I can do that more often. If you're not new and you're already subscribed, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you continue to stay subscribed, and I will see you guys in the video. So let's get into it. Alright guys, and here is my Holborn, my Filofax Holborn. She's still pretty stuffed, but not as stuffed as she used to be, and I'm sure the leather is like, thank God for that. I've had this thing for a long time. This was my first ever planner as far as Filofaxes and ring planners go. That's not totally 100% true. I mean, I've had a few that I've purchased at Walmart. I think that they were Franklin Covey, but they were like bigger size. Once the inserts, you know, ran out and I couldn't find refills, I'd throw the planner away. Then, you know, a few years later, there was like a full-on planner community. And that's when I stumbled back into planners like this, because otherwise I was just using spiral-bound notebooks. So, into my Holborn. This used to be my main planner. I still have my washi tapes in the side here and in the top here. I have this Target gift card that is 100 years old. My Mima gave it to me for my birthday or Mother's Day, I'm not sure which, years ago, back when I only had one child, because I remember I spent like half of the money on here that was intended for me on my kid, and she was like, that's not what you're supposed to do. Anyway, she loved ladybugs. I love ladybugs because of her. She passed away in May. If you haven't seen any of my other videos or a few of my other videos, I have always kept anything ladybug related because of her. So that's why I keep that in there. And then inside this pocket I have this is so awkward to do with one hand. I have bookmarks that I've printed out. These are glow-in-the-dark stickers from a terrarium kits or terraria, I don't know, those little jars. Terrariums. Yeah, terrariums. They had my boys had little DIY terrarium kits that they could decorate, and they didn't want their stickers, so they gave them to me, and they're glow-in-the-dark. My mom knows how much I love stamps, and she gave me a set of stamps. I think I punched or stamped this like last fall, and I thought it was so cute. It says, "Hello, pumpkin," and he's all got a scarf and he's ready for the cold weather. Pumpkin spice everything, right? And then I printed these, oh gosh, so long ago. They're the Ray Dunn inspired bookmarks. I painted them and then laminated them or colored them. This one I actually colored, didn't realize I had colored with the friction markers, and then when I ran it through the laminator, of course, because the friction, they disappear with heat, so that's what happened there. And then these, I rarely ever use them. I don't even know why I printed them. I think I printed them because I was like, oh, they're cute and everybody else has them in their planners, and then I don't even use it. My husband is kind of a coffee snob. Coffee kind of hurts my stomach, but I drink it and suffer through because I like the taste. This is my husband's favorite coffee, and I really liked how the bag looked, so I just cut up the bag. The laminator didn't like how it went through, obviously, because it kind of crinkled on me. But this is actually a coffee ground bag from Death Wish Coffee. Great coffee, by the way. So here are the sections in this. These are actually my dividers from my Kiki K planner, but if you watched that video, you see that I use wrapping paper as my dividers in that planner. So I just transferred my Kiki K planner insert or tabs over to this planner. So I have gratitude, home, family, menu, inventory, projects, and then this is just notes or randomness. So let's get into this one. Gratitude, that's pretty self-explanatory. I use, and I'm not always the greatest about keeping up with my gratitude, but I use the Kiki K inserts. Can you see? Is it focusing? There we go. I use the Kiki K inserts that came with my Kiki K for my gratitude because these little spots aren't big enough for planning. I need slightly bigger, and I just use this for my gratitude. I write down the date at the top in the corner like that, and then I write down what I'm thankful for. So yeah, self-explanatory. My home section is pretty much like my cleaning section, or where I keep track of like home stuff. Sorry about the glare, you guys. So this is my daily cleaning page. I actually don't use this as often because I have one in my Kiki K that I use daily, but I use this one as like a rush around the house if I forgot something kind of thing, even though it's all pretty much the same. This was a weekly routine checklist that I used to use, and it's all color coded and everything. And I used to use it, but I don't anymore. But it's in there just in case I need to remember something. I especially don't use it anymore because we used, oh hello, focus. We used cloth diapers, and I no longer need to use or wash cloth diapers because the pink means laundry. And I don't have to use that anymore because my daughter is no longer in cloth diapers. She's mostly potty trained, thankfully. So we're done with diapers. Then I have morning home routine. Again, I don't really use these all that often, but they're in here, and then it's upside down because I printed it funky. Not on purpose, and then my evening routine, so then it just pops back in there. If you saw my Kiki K planner video, you probably already saw this. This is basically, here, let's do this so there's not so much glare. There we go. Alright, so I showed this in my last planner setup video with my Kiki K. This is basically the weekly plan, or the home schedule, so to speak. And then I have, so Sunday, like I said in that video, if you saw it, Sundays are my weekly reset, so I try to get all of these things done and, you know, completed as like a setting myself up for success for the week sort of thing. And this is Monday. Like I said in my other video, this is kind of like a Fly Lady system, but I don't know. Not exactly. So it's like a Fly Lady system, but adapted to fit my needs. So on this page I have my daily, my weekly, and then I have things that I do every so often. So since Monday is my kitchen day, the first Monday of the month I will do these things, the second Monday of the month I do these, and so forth. Tuesday is my living room and dining room space day. These are just daily and weekly things for the living room, and then daily and weekly things for the dining room. Wednesday I try to clean our bedroom. Again, this doesn't always work out. And then I have monthly things for the bedrooms because more things tend to go on in the rooms that are more sparingly than like the living room and stuff. And then the hallway and the kitchen or the bathroom get cleaned on Fridays. So that's what I want to do in the hallways, and then here in the bedrooms. Then Saturday is my batch cooking time, when I try to do my batch baking for breakfasts, dinners, lunches, that kind of stuff. Meals with produce that'll expire before mealtime. I want to try and get a lot of that prepped and frozen. Menu planning, my inventory and grocery list. Yes, commas, because they're separate. And then on the back, I think I have like family ideas. Yeah, we'll see about that. Because my kids and my husband are like, they're like anti-family time, I guess. I don't know. I'm like, let's spend time together and take pictures. And they're like, why? So then this is Edward's checklist, Preston's checklist, Mason's checklist. I know Joyce is only 3, but she still needs to learn to start doing these things. So she has her own checklist. And then we have a family schedule for Monday through Thursday. And then Friday, because Fridays are a little different for us. We don't, since we homeschool, and we did before the whole pandemic thing, we've always schooled, well, we started out schooling 3 or 5 days out of the week, and then I started crunching it down to 4 days, and then 1 day is for, you know, reading, writing, English, and math, and then all the extra stuff we just do the other days. So basically Friday's like the requirements, and then the rest of the day is a free day. I have a family section here where I've got Joyce's old routines. I don't really use those anymore because I don't need to. She's got new routines. And then I've got sizes for everybody, what clothes people need, appointments, you know, doctor's visits info, and then extra pieces there. Menu plan. This is the current menu plan. A couple of blank pages for the menu. A rough menu rotation, or not rough, but like final menu rotation that I try to stick to. Doesn't always work out, but I do try to stick to this. And then this is like a themed, so to speak, menu plan. So like Mondays I try to do a crock pot meal or a casserole. That didn't work out that day. Or I try to do on Tuesdays something Mexican, tacos or a crunch wrap or enchiladas, but not everyone in our house likes enchiladas, things like that. Wednesdays it says empty leftovers, but it's like anything that has been eaten the previous nights. I try to make sure all leftovers are eaten and that food isn't thrown away or wasted. Thursdays are usually breakfast or a random meal. Fridays we usually try to do homemade pizza, but this particular day I did homemade chicken instead, chicken soup. Saturdays I try to do crock pot meals that are big enough to be leftovers for Sunday. So we have 2 leftover days per week. Wednesdays is to empty the fridge, and then Sundays is Saturday's previous leftovers. And then this is just an old grocery list. I have pages in here to be a grocery list because I have this next section, which is inventory. And this is where I want to try, and yes, these are laminated, I want to try and start keeping better track of what we have versus like the grocery list, what we need and want. This isn't laminated yet because I have to finish it, but that's what I plan to do. So I plan to do pages that look exactly like this, even, you know, like identical, but instead of having quantity, they're going to have want and need in columns so that I can fill in what I have versus what I need for like menus. This is just straight up overall general inventory of like backstock type stuff. And then projects I have in this section, which here is nothing more than just a granny square purse or bag that I wrote the pattern to. I don't even think I wrote the whole pattern. Yep. And then blank paper. So we have planner tabs, washi, my ideal day, my ideal cleaning schedule, so to speak, and then routines. And that's it for that. And then in this pocket, this is all pretty much the same as it was in the last setup video. None of this in this pocket, right there, let me plug that, tuck that in. Nothing in this pocket or in this zipper pocket have changed since my last planner video. In this particular planner, if you go back and watch my first planner setup, and I will leave it up in the card, I think it's here, or down in the description box below, so that you can access that video where this was my main planner, and I have that set up with the pockets all pretty much the same as what it is now, because I didn't feel the need to change those things. So that is the setup of my Holborn. And I will also link above and in the description box below my Kiki K setup so that you guys can watch that as well. And pen wise, this is what I've been using lately. Oh, see, I rubbed it all off because I used it so much. Here, I've got two of the same in both planners. These are from the Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 3. If I can make it focus. There we go. They're great pens. They're just kind of like felt tip type pens. Hello, focus. There we go. So they're great pens. They work great, especially for 3 for $1. And yeah. Okay guys, that's it for my Holborn planner video. I hope you guys enjoyed the setup. I hope you enjoyed the setup of both of my planners. I have both videos. I can link the pink one up here somewhere, and I also have a previous planner set up, like I said, with my Holborn, and I can link that up here in the cards or in the description box below. Either way, I will make sure you guys have links to all of my planner videos. I think at this point it'll only be 2. After this video, I will have a plan with me so you guys can see how I plan to set up my planner for my weekly. And then before December, I will plan a monthly plan with me so that you guys can see how I plan my month, and decorate my December planner pages so that you guys can see how I do that. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed, I appreciate it and thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you stay. Give this video a thumbs up if you like videos like this. I can make sure I put more videos out like this if you do like these. Put a comment down below. Tell me what kind of planner you use, because I'm curious. I'm personally a ring-bound planner kind of girl. I have tried the Happy Planner and I did enjoy it, and I like the disc system, but I didn't like the size, and the minis were still a little too big, but these are my kind of planners. These are my jam. So what kind of planner do you use? Leave me a comment below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.